I was just surfing the net today and I was looking for a good ballistic calculator, and I found this site called jbmballistics.com. Just type that into your address bar and you go to the page and there will be a section called calculations. Click on that and it's got a few ballistic calculators, but the handiest one to use, unless you're like super rifle genius or something, use the simplified trajectory one. So you go into this page and you're going to need to know some details about your bullet. I'm just using a 1.17 HMR, but what you will need to know is your ballistic coefficient. I'm using Federal V-Shock with the VMAX ammo, and the ballistic coefficient of that is 0.125. The weight 0.17 grains, and be very precise. Don't just put in 0.17 as the caliber, but 0.172. Muzzle velocity is 2,530 feet per second. Sorry, and then just your sight height. So you go down along the page, and you just type in the minimum range you want to be able to correct for. So I set for 50, maximum range 200. My zero is 100 yards and I put it in 25-yard increments, but you can put anything down to 5-yard increments for that. Very, very handy for that. So you go down, your temperature, pressure, blah blah blah. Alright. Oh yeah, put in your wind speed as well, and it'll give you the correct settings for the wind speed. So the columns then can be in, we'll say energy. I just put in energy. Don't really need to know that, but you have 2 drop units. You can have, I put it in minutes of angle because I have a minute of angle numbered turrets on my rifle scope, and also for inches, so that if you want to, you can hold off the amount of inches, whatever it says. So all you do is put in all your data, click calculate, and it'll give you this. That's all your data, right? But when you come down, it gives you a range, 50 yards. The drop is 0.3 of an inch or 0.2 of an inch. You don't even have to correct for it. But what is very handy is your windage. What you put in, what you dial into your scope or hold off in a 10-mile-an-hour wind. So for my rifle and the bullets I'm using at 100 yards, the windage will be 3.4 inches off, and I dial in 3.2 minutes of angle, and so on and so forth, up to 200 yards I have it set for. And these things are very handy, and you can have lots and lots of fun trying to find out how precise these tables are. And in my experience, the tables that you get from this JBM Ballistics are quite accurate, and it's a worthwhile thing to do if you really do want to make the most out of your rifle.